Because I've gotten a lot of inquiries, today we're going to do a short video on my indoor tortoise room. You can kind of see it here. We'll go through the different aspects of a tortoise room and how really easy it is to maintain a fair amount of tortoises in a small space. See you in a minute. Well, what I did to create this tortoise room was take an extra bedroom we have in our house in the Dallas Metroplex we didn't really need for any particular purpose. It's a 10-foot by 11-foot room, and the beauty is it's got doors that can completely close it off. You can see the French door there, and then there's regular door in the hallway here. And that makes it a beautiful setup for a tortoise room because I can really control how warm and to a degree how humid it is in here. And you can see from my Russian pens, the two 3-foot by 6-foot pens fit in here beautifully with space in between them. I've got the table there that the hatchlings are on, which you'll see here in just a moment, that fits nicely, and I can expand that. I've got room for the mini refrigerator, and I've got the incubator in there. So a 10 by 11 room, and this faces to the east, so it gets nice morning warm morning sun. Yes, I can still speak. And I've shut the vent off. I shut the vent warmer than off in the summertime, so it stays nice and warm. And I'll open the vent up in the winter time so the heat can come in here. And generally it stays warmer than the rest of the house, and it stays more humid than the rest of the house. So this room works perfectly as a very nice, small, contained tortoise room. Like I said, I've got the two sets of Russians, my Russian breeding group, the males and the females, in here. This is their summer or their quarters when they're not outside. The Redfoots, everybody's seen the adults, they're actually out in the garage in a big steel stock tank, which works out perfectly for them. So this is what we'll start with, a 10-foot by 11-foot room that's fully enclosed that I can control the temperature and the humidity to a very large degree. Well, this is the hatchling setup that I've got here. You're looking at right now this is the setup I've got for my Burmese star little ones. And over here on the left is what I have set up for Redfoots. Not a significant amount of difference for them, all little ones. And then over here you've got that's where I've got my male Russians. There they are right there. This is their indoor pen. You've seen it in a number of different videos. Over on this side is my female Russians, and they are all in the midst of putting themselves down to hibernation. You can kind of see them down in the corner here. One of them, my youngest one's already started, and the older one started. They're taking themselves down without any effort on my part. Just gonna make sure they're good and hydrated. Water bowl out there. And over here you see there's the refrigerator they'll hibernate in. You've seen that in a number of different videos. That's gonna get plugged in and turned on here pretty quick. And here's the incubator with the eggs. These are all Redfoot eggs at this point in time. So those are the components of my tortoise room. The hatchling side, over on this side. Here in the Burmese star pen, you can see that this little one, that's the temperature sexed female who's out there basking under the light, even though I've got a heat emitter on. There's some cactus that they're going to be chowing through. But their setup is very similar. I've got about an inch of coconut fiber hull underneath that, layered over with cypress mulch and then a bunch of sphagnum moss in order to get them enough humid hiding places. She's having a good time there. So as you can see, it's not that hard to set up your own tortoise room in your home. You don't need that much space. Like I said, this is a 10 by 11-foot room. I fit two very good size pens in there. I've got a tray so I can have hatchlings. Everybody can do the same thing. If you've got an office you're not using or an extra bedroom you're using, and you have the capability to close it off to keep the temperature higher. So there you go, my tortoise room here in our house in the Dallas Metro. Hope you enjoyed this. Look forward to catching you in the next one. Thanks. Thanks for watching this video on these truly unique tortoises. Now, if you're interested in learning more about these wonderful animals or want to become an expert on Redfoot or Yellowfoot tortoises, you can, because I've created a complete care and husbandry video course that has all aspects of their diet, indoor and outdoor pens, breeding, and their health covered for you. It's over an hour's worth of information distilled from my 16 plus years of working with Redfoots, and I think you'll enjoy it and find the information valuable. Check out the link at the top right or below in the description, and thanks again for your interest in these unique tortoises.